Cheap Seats Live Saturday morning sports show on WLCN 96.3 and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Jake's Furnishings, 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Furnish your home for less at Jake's. The Grimaldi Law Office, Logan County's only law firm dedicated exclusively to the practice of criminal law. Phone 651-8089. The Christian Village, 1507 7th Street in Lincoln, a community of compassion. Phone 732-2189. Eaton Corporation, America's choice for top quality, high-performance electrical equipment for over 50 years. Lincoln College, providing students the best educational experience since 1865. Go online to lincolncollege.edu for more details. St. Claris Manor, their team's dedication is what makes them special. Phone 735-1506 of Central Illinois. We're here to help. In Lincoln, call 732-2159. Schneider Chiropractic, 523 North Elm in Lincoln. For the best in chiropractic care and maintenance, call Dr. Alyssa Schneider today, 217-732-2140. Joe Ryan, Country Financial. For all your insurance needs, see Joe Ryan in downtown Lincoln or call 217-735-4385. The Hampton Inn in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6729. At the Lincoln Hampton Inn, we love having you here. Lincoln Printers in downtown Lincoln. For all your printing needs, including vinyl graphics and banners. Phone 217-732-3121. Lincoln Printers since 1970. Grau Incorporated on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Logan County Chevrolet, Buick and Cadillac dealer since 1953. Phone 735-4444. And by Four Corners Lube for the best full-service oil changes, transmission, and radiator flushes, brake service, and lawn care needs. Stop by Four Corners Lube at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Yeah!
Well, it's Saturday at 9 and we are ready to go on air. We've got Scott and Jake and Jim and Lloyd who are all accounted for. The Cheap Seats theme is over now, but one guy still has yet to be there. Tell me, where in the world is Joseph Patrick Ryan? He might be teeing up on the back nine or giving a perm to his dog Archie. Maybe sitting in air conditioning watching his dad landscape his yard. Well, he might have lost his keys because he's old and has no memory. Tell me,
Where in the world is
Joseph Patrick Ryan? He might be importing exotic water for his pool. It comes from a body who's from Benito. Well, it's time to start the show, and Joe is on the go to nowhere. He might show at 9:15 and think that he is right on time. Maybe he's busy getting guests wrong. I guess we'll have to wonder where in the world is Joseph Patrick Ryan? I wonder
where in the world is
Joseph Patrick Ryan. Joe.
And once again, where is Joseph Patrick Ryan? Good morning.
More importantly, what is he having his dad do this weekend?
Well, I think he's out in the woods cutting down their Christmas tree.
That's where he was going. I saw him in all like camo and stuff and orange, so that's probably so he doesn't get shot in an axe.
And not a chainsaw. He makes him do it by hand.
Well, yeah. I mean, Joe's not all about having the latest in technology.
No.
So
he's got his dad out there cutting down Christmas trees. I think multiple trees.
Yeah. He's got a big house.
Yeah.
So do you think he's making him do them for anybody else, or is it just for the? I guess you got the basement, you got the main floor, and a couple spots in the main floor, and probably one upstairs.
Yeah.
So at least four.
Oof. So.
And he's dragging those out by hand.
Yeah.
And he's not having them go to a Christmas tree farm. He's like having them go out in the.
Right, because he's not paying for them.
He's not paying for these trees.
No.
There's no way Joe's paying for these trees.
Welcome to the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM. We are at Jake's Furnishings once again today, and we've got an unexpected guest. Somebody comes in and buys something, and you want to introduce our guest?
Well, we have here Vice President of the FOP. Oh, and we have Mama's Arcade showing up here with some gifts. There's an envelope on the counter for you.
Okay, baby.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you.
Well, look at you, Jake.
Some gifts. Just so we have them delivered.
Nice.
Mama's Arcade showing up just at the right time.
Perfect.
We have Raymon Gonzalez here from the Fraternal Order of Police and Toys for Tots here in Lincoln and Logan County. Raymon, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thanks for having me on. Once again, my name is Raymon Gonzalez. I'm a retired lieutenant at Logan Correctional Center. I started doing Toys for Tots over 10 years ago. Work with Donna Gaydosh and Jay Gaydosh and a bunch of my Marines, Jim Harnicky, and he's our commandant, and I'm the second vice commandant, excuse me. I'm the second vice president of the Illinois FOP Corrections Lodge 263. And
that's the Fraternal Order of Police?
Yes, it's Fraternal Order of Police. We're with the state of Illinois. We're stationed in Springfield. And I just, I collect money and toys for the kids of the community, and I've been doing it for 10 years, and I think I'm up to about probably over $45,000 for Lincoln in the past 10 years. So, and I'm just helping out the team now that is doing it at the facility at Logan, and we're just hopefully we'll be able to collect a good amount for the children out here, especially with the COVID-19. It's pretty hard for everybody. I understand that. So I'm out still giving them a hand. I'm not doing what I used to do, but I mean, it's near and dear to my heart. So I just continue to help as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to, even how this year's gone through, there's still a lot of people in need.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's kind of the hard thing to wrap your head around. This year, you haven't seen near as many of the benefits for people that are on hard times and whatnot, and it's still out there. I mean, that hasn't changed.
It hasn't gone away.
Unfortunately, the Toys for Tots raises money to help underprivileged kids and whatnot in our community, and it stays here in our community, and that's the big deal, I believe, right?
Yes.
Is it keeps the money here and keeps these kids that are in our community make their Christmas and their New Year's a little brighter.
Right.
It does keep the money here, and we do it. I believe the 19th this year, December, is going to be distribution. We do it at the Rural Fire Department here in Lincoln. These guys are great. The Rural Fire Department is always helping us. They've helped us for many years. They volunteer their time and they respond to fires in the community and the emergencies while they're doing this with us. They don't stop working. They come back and get back into it again. So I want to put a shout out to them as well. The Rural Fire Department, of course, the Marine Corps League here at Logan County. Special folks. I mean, we not only help the kids out here, we also help the veterans in need. If they need wheelchairs, they need scooters, crutches, canes, whatever. We're loaded with these things. We get people to give us their items, and we fix them if it needs fixing. We got people to fix them, and we give them out throughout the community. I'm talking all of Logan County, and sometimes we go above and beyond. I remember one year Mason City had a problem with Toys for Tots, and they couldn't do it for their kids. We had extra toys. We finished ours, and we loaded our truck, went to Mason City, and took care of them as well. So we do it the best we can for everybody, and I just love doing it. I'm also a Marine, so I just love doing it, and it's near and dear to my heart, just like I said.
Yeah, you guys continue to get back every year. It's very impressive. I mean, it's a big deal. I've helped out as much as I can. Now, Ray, do you know where some drop-off points might be for the Toys for Tots?
Well, a lot of course, Walmart, Big R's, the stores in the community. There's boxes. If you don't see them, just ask somebody in the store. They'll tell you where they're at. The restaurants and everything, we have money cans out. The gas stations. Things like that. You could, the VFW, you can contact the VFW or the American Legion, and I'm sure they can tell you where there is a box available. We're not doing, we used to go to like Walmart, and we'll be out there with the truck and wait for people to purchase a toy, bring it out to us. But because of COVID-19, we can't do it this year.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, it is.
Getting all that accomplished, I'm sure.
I mean, and one more thing. I mean, it's hard for us, and it's hard for these kids, but now it's double hard. So we're working harder this year,
Right.
I believe, to make their dreams come true.
And not only, Jake mentioned it earlier, there's kids still in need, and especially now with,
Definitely.
parents not working. So you could see a lot more kids that, do need help out to have a joyful Christmas. How do you go about, do they contact you, or, how does one, if somebody has a child that they, need,
Yeah,
how would they go about?
They register to Toys for Tots. They go on the internet and register Toys for Tots. I believe they can go to the Logan County Toys for Tots. It's with Donna Gaydosh. I was trying to find her information. I didn't know I was going to be on the show, but I knew I was going to be on
kind
the
of
show.
threw you in there. Don't be stopping by to pick up furniture. And
I mean,
think you're just going to walk out of here willy-nilly.
Right, and then
Exactly.
talk about Toys for Tots, and then, hey, that's...
It's a big deal for our community.
Absolutely.
Man.
This has been going on for,
Quite a while.
a long
I know
time.
I've been donating for more than 10 years.
Well, it's been going on before that.
Oh, yeah. Well before that. Absolutely.
Yeah, and, it's a great thing because... right now, everybody is just hurting, and there's kids out there that, are worried. Is there going to be a Christmas? Everybody's quarantined.
Oh, yeah.
How's Santa Claus going to get here? How and now with this and the works.
People being laid off right now and all that too. I mean, it's
hard times for everybody, and
it's a difficult year.
Yeah, it
that's
is.
for sure.
Absolutely, and they have this to look forward to, and it's still going on, and they need your help more now than ever. With donations and going to Walmart, buy a $10 toy, or even a coat and hat or something, because there's kids out there running around in the cold with, not the proper attire. So,
Now, I do want to add that if they do buy a toy or a gift, of course, it has to be unwrapped when they drop it in the box, and that's for not only safety reasons, but we do not wrap the toys at all. When they come pick them up, so.
Nice.
We let the parents do that when they take it home.
Okay, so the parents come get them, not the kids.
Right, exactly. So they believe Santa Claus is there.
There you go.
Exactly.
Perfect. Okay, I never really knew how that worked, but it's a good idea. Plus, if you wrap them, you don't know if it's for a boy or a girl or what it is. If you wrap it, a boy could open up a doll and they'd be like, "Well, what's this?" And we don't want that.
And then you have little Scotty crying in the corner.
I didn't want a doll. Well, maybe I did. But no, that's awesome. That's a great thing, and hopefully you guys have a good turnout, some good donations, and
Thank you.
Make these kids' Christmas bright, because right now everybody can use a little bit of joy, and it's just.
And in all fairness, it's great to receive stuff, but when you are giving to people that truly need it,
right,
there's a different feeling about it, and that's why I've always enjoyed trying to help out a lot of different people in this organization as well. I mean, when you can give and know that you're truly making a difference in somebody's life, it's truly a blessing, and it does feel fantastic. I mean, it's one of those things you really enjoy.
Yeah,
and then after you do it once,
you're hooked.
You're hooked. Yeah.
Once you do it, like you said, once you feel good about yourself, because there's unfortunate kids out there, and they just want the simple things, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're not asking for an Xbox or.
Well, they may be. Hold on, they may be asking for that too.
Well, good luck getting that.
But at the same time, you're absolutely right. I mean, they want a lot of things that a lot of other kids will be taking for granted because they've had them, and they get them just by walking through Walmart.
Right.
And these kids wait for Christmas and that kind of thing for this, and it'd definitely be helpful to these kids in the community to get all the people we can to help out and do some donations this year.
Right. Well, Gonzo, thanks for stepping on with us. I know you got some
appreciate it.
Some business to take care of today, and I need to get on the road, but we appreciate what you do. and keep up the good work.
Thank you for giving me the time. I appreciate it.
No problem. Hey, let's take a commercial break. We come back. We're going to talk some sports. What kind of sports? Who knows?
Whatever's out there.
It's a surprise. So stay tuned. You're in the cheap seats on WLCN 96.3 FM.
It doesn't matter if you've been naughty or nice. You'll find everything for everyone on your list with prices even Santa's elves can't compete with at Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln. Choose from fabulous Ashley brand furniture for every room in your home, along with Demco bedding that'll leave you rusted and ready for all the holidays has to offer. With a huge inventory reduction sale going on now, you won't find prices like this again this year on everything in stock. And remember to ask Santa's little helper at Jake's about great gifts perfect for the younger folks on your list, including staircase bunk beds, cool media desk sets, dorm and apartment rugs, along with television and game station stands and components. The big man in red this year is located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and he goes by the code name Jake. Don't miss the store-wide sale just in time for the holidays going on now at Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln. Do everything at jakesfurnishings.com, phone 735-1212, and like Jake's on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings, make it your own.
This is Attorney Jim Grimaldi. Have you been arrested for DUI? A DUI is a serious offense with potentially severe consequences, which may include jail time, high fines, lengthy periods of probation, even suspension or revocation of your driver's license. The laws regarding DUI are very complex and continually changing every day. You need an attorney with knowledge and experience in handling DUI cases, whether or not this is your first offense. I have vast experience in the area of DUI law. As a former chief DUI prosecutor for Sangamon County, I prosecuted thousands of DUIs and was exposed to every possible defense strategy. Call me and let me put my experience to work for you.
Call Grimaldi Law Office now at 217-651-8089. That's 217-651-8089, or visit GrimaldiLawOffice.com. Newly remodeled and completely updated, the Christian Village is Lincoln's only faith-based retirement community and is the area's leader for independent, assisted, and skilled senior living and healthcare services. The Christian Village at 1507 7th Street offers a wide array of living options for older adults, such as independent living, rehabilitation, skilled nursing, and memory care. For a private consultation and tour of the campus, please phone 217-732-2189. The Christian Village in Lincoln, a community of compassion.
Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now. Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac in Lincoln. Our search continues for that special teacher that has made a difference in your life or the life of one of your children. We need you to nominate that special teacher for their effort to reward them for their hard work and dedication to our children's education. We'll select a winner from the 8 monthly Amazing Teacher Award winners, and one will win a 2016 Chevrolet Cruze to be awarded in early December. Visit our website at www.growing.com to submit your nomination for that teacher that has made a difference in your life or the lives of one of your children.
Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now.
It's time to winterize your vehicles and lawn equipment. Trust the quality and knowledge of Four Corners Lube, located at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, now for the best service possible. Open Monday through Saturday, featuring Husqvarna brand equipment. Phone 217-735-2761. Four Corners Lube, home of the full-service in-and-out oil change.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Would you like to get out and enjoy life without pain and without medication or surgery? At Schneider Chiropractic, we have helped countless people achieve this goal. I'm Dr. Alyssa Schneider with Schneider Chiropractic, located at 523 North Elm Street in Lincoln. I invite you to try chiropractic first in order to build a healthier you. At Schneider Chiropractic, you're not a number, and we don't operate an assembly line process. We take the time to get to know you, your specific needs, and formulate a treatment plan that'll lead to a healthier life. Using the latest techniques in chiropractic, sports injury, and pain management, Schneider Chiropractic will get you back on track so you can enjoy life without pain. Please schedule your private consultation by phoning my office manager, Tammy Kirby, at 217-732-2140. We look forward to getting you back on track.
This is Darcy from St. Clair's Rehab and Senior Care in Lincoln. If you need short-term rehab, there's only one choice, our Restore Therapy Services. We work closely with our local hospitals and physicians to ensure a continuation of care, matched by no other rehab provider. Visit stclairsrehab.com or call me at 217-870-1097 to learn more about our exclusive Restore Therapy Services located on Castle Manor Drive. St. Clair's Rehab and Senior Care, where the people are the difference.
This is former WAND Sports Director and humongous Lincoln Railer fan Gordon Voigt, and you're listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, Jim, Lloyd, and Shabadoo on 96.3 FM WLCN.
Welcome back to the Cheap Seats. Oh, Gordon Voigt out west.
He's not calling you his guy anymore.
Well, you know, I know. He, I guess since he
says my guy,
he went out west, and now he just kind of forgot all about us.
Forgetting about the little people, I guess.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM. We are at Jake's Furnishings.
I don't know how big of a Railer fan he is. I mean, we should have won that tournament that he put on.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's why he moved.
That's probably was good.
Yeah,
probably for the best.
Chased him out of town. Yeah.
I still say if you put them as high school kids, there would not be a team to beat that Lincoln Railer team. No way. And not as high school kids. No. Not as high school kids.
No way. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Jim said his turned out well. I know he cooked for the first time this year as well, you know. So
did he clean though?
No. Mm-mm. He cooked it, ate it, and hit
walked
the
away.
Nappy nap.
Time to go.
Nappy nap. So I hope everybody out there was able to have a safe and relaxing Thanksgiving. It was a little different this year.
Yeah.
For me,
was yours? Yeah.
It was different. I mean, it didn't feel like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't, not even 1 ounce. I mean, not even, you know how you get that Thanksgiving feel? Just wasn't there this year because no basketball. I mean, that's how I relate Thanksgiving, basketball.
Yeah, I can see that.
And our Thanksgiving was worked around basketball. You know, we for 25, 26 years, we had a set schedule.
Yeah.
You know, I got home after work Monday night. I'm like, man, I should be heading out to a Railer game right now. Obviously, we didn't.
Nope.
Wednesday night, the night before Thanksgiving, it's usually a Railer game. Go home, start preparing for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving morning, the Railers usually had a practice, a walkthrough or something. Not this year. It was just different. It was real different. Didn't like it. I mean, you know, didn't like that aspect of it, you know.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that. One side of the family, we got together, and the other side of the family wanted to not, just for health reasons. And kind of the same thing, you know. You get in such a groove through the years that, you know, you enjoy.
It's tradition.
Yeah, you enjoy how hectic it can be, and at the same time, being able to slow everything down and talk to some of the family you don't get to talk to all the time.
Well, and that's another thing. We weren't able to spend Thanksgiving with the whole family, you know. So it was that. Now,
it definitely makes you appreciate.
Oh, absolutely.
When you do get together a little bit more.
It really does. My kids were home. That was great. They were home.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't out running around. They were, usually your kids come home. They're out seeing their friends doing this. They were home. There was no going here, going there. So that was nice, and but
it really is. I mean, to be honest, to go a little more in depth on that, it's kind of worrisome in a lot of ways also for a lot of people because this time of year they get that little extra boost by seeing extra family and feeling included again, and this year they're not getting that. Which it's
unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, man. It's a tough year all the way around, like we keep saying.
It is. It's getting to the point where I don't know. It's just.
I hear there's going to be a vaccine coming out.
Is there?
This coming week.
Well, let's hope so.
It'd be good to at least get the process rolling on something like that.
Yeah, speaking of Thanksgiving, thank goodness there was Illinois basketball game on because
that does help.
Those football games were crap.
Brutal.
I mean, I think the NFL needs to kind of sit back and rethink this. You got the Detroit Lions, who are bad, taking on a Houston team who.
Oh, I thought you were talking about college football, real football.
Bad. No, I'm talking real football. I didn't watch.
You went to the NFL, that watered down stuff.
Yeah.
I like watching the college.
You know
game
how
where
much
it's a little
football
more.
I watched Thursday? Zero. Not one snap.
I'm in the same boat as you.
Not one. And then the best game that was supposed to take place Thursday night was postponed.
Yep.
Now I think they're playing it Tuesday. And then you have the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys for your late game.
Going for first place.
And the
Washington football team. That's about all I know on football.
I mean,
and we're back.
The ratings just had to be bad.
They've been bad all year, man.
Yeah, I mean, even worse now.
There's definitely a lot of companies falling off the bandwagon when it comes to running ads on Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, and all that.
I mean, the NFL is going to have to think about what kind of product they put on the field for upcoming Thanksgiving, because that's a big viewer day for football on Thanksgiving. Huge. I mean, you got an 11 o'clock game, you got a 2:30 o'clock game, whatever it is.
If you were NCAA, it'd be probably beneficial to put one of your top games on Thanksgiving.
There was a lot of college basketball because usually NBA's on as well. Now college kind of stepped up in there, and
absolutely.
We got to watch the Illini Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and boy, how good did they look! Man, they
looked a little sluggish there.
Sluggish yesterday. They
still fun to see though. I mean, they look like a quality team.
Yeah, that's a game that they stuck with it. They fought, and they got the victory. Was it a 60-point blowout like the previous two? No, but Ohio, that's a solid program right there. And playing 3 days in a row, you don't have a whole lot of time to prepare for your next game. And I don't know if fatigue was an issue, but Ohio, they played 2 games before as well, but. Illinois just didn't look.
I think our friend of the program, Gavin Block, was watching.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that would have been fun if they had played each other when he was there.
That would have been awesome.
We talked a little bit about off air, and that would have been fun. But yeah, good times for Illinois. Illinois fans, you should be excited. Unfortunately, you can't go to the games.
No.
But you
got a solid squad though, man.
I mean, they can go small, they can go big.
Yeah.
Yesterday they put in Georgie and Kofi at the same time. It's a big lineup right there.
Big lineup.
And Adam Miller, the freshman, boy, how good did he look?
Ooh. I tell you what.
I mean, they
get his feet set. Ooh.
Yeah.
He's good. He likes to let it go.
They've got some different aspects to their game this year that they didn't have last year. The three-pointer, they set a record in school three-pointers. Day 1, 17 three-pointers.
We haven't seen a Illini team like this where you got guys they're looking to hit the three. I mean, I haven't seen that for a while from the Illini. No. Usually in the last few years, it's been more cutters and slashers that had a decent outside game.
Right.
I mean, but they weren't looking for it. This team has a couple guys looking for that three-pointer.
And if it's not there, they can slash.
And they do.
You got Io.
And great court awareness, I guess, and passing so far. I mean, you're going to see as competition changes and whatnot how they're going to react to that. But boy, with those big guys, it makes that outside game a whole lot easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, you got a little inside out. Get it down to Kofi, get it down to Georgie, and if it's not there, kick it back out, and it's fun to watch. DeMonte Williams had a decent 3-day, decent 3 games.
Kofi down low.
Days.
Man, is he aggressive on the rebound.
He is. Yesterday, he just didn't look.
Well, they all looked a little bit worn down.
Sluggish, a little worn down, but
and it could have been
playing 3 days in a row.
3 days in a row
just to kick off the season.
And they are still college kids,
right?
Yeah. They still have life besides basketball. So how far that goes, I don't know.
Not much
Probably
right
not
now.
much, but at the same time, you play a third one right on its heel, you're going to be a little sluggish.
Now they got some tough ones coming up this coming week. They got Baylor, and then Duke.
And Missouri right around the corner, too.
And Missouri would be, right around Christmas, I think, 23rd, somewhere around there.
Yep.
That's being played, I do believe, at Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tell you what, not a cupcake schedule, that's for sure.
So this coming week will, be a telltale sign of what.
See where they're at. Yeah.
Plus, you got a few days to prepare. You got 3 games in a row like that. It's hard to kind of game plan and scout other teams. When you don't have 2 or 3 days to prepare. It's about. I don't know.
I'd say it's a pretty solid job by the coaching staff, to be honest. The kids looked ready.
Yeah.
They just, they looked a little sluggish yesterday, and sometimes you just have to have those games that you battle through, and at the end, you still pull out the win. So, and that's the big thing, and the key to it all, I believe, is the fact they pulled out the win.
Yeah, and the 2 games prior were, pretty easy victories, 60-point wins, scored 100 points in both games, and so, yeah, good for them. Should be an exciting season.
Everybody in the stands gets free McDonald's.
Yep, everybody.
Yep. Oh.
And admission. Free admission.
Oh.
Yeah. That hurts. That hurts. But, it is what it is. It's just what it is right now. We'll be back to normal soon.
Allegedly.
Hope.
We're all hopeful.
Yeah, we are hopeful. So, yeah, Illini basketball's back. Saw a little bit of the Redbirds on TV, Bradley. I did get to watch former Railer Caden Froby last night. They played, so I was able to watch him online. GVLC network, they carry all their games. So, if you want to watch him, just download that app, and they carry a lot of those conference games. I think it's a GVLC conference or something like that. So, yeah, unfortunately they lost to Lindenwood, but Froby's starting. I don't know if he ever came out of the game when I was watching. He was in pretty much the whole time I was watching the game.
Starting as a freshman, pretty big deal.
Yeah. And we were kind of flipping back and forth. A friend of the family, he's the head coach down in Florida. They're playing football. And they made the playoffs for the first time, so we were watching that.
Playoffs?
Yeah, football playoffs in Florida, guys. So we were watching a little bit of that as well. So there's sports going on, and
number 1 Gonzaga was playing last night.
Yeah, Gonzaga. I watched the Gonzaga and was it Kansas game?
Yeah, a couple days ago. Yeah, that was Christmas or Thanksgiving Day.
So yeah, a lot of.
Kansas played last night.
How about
as well.
the Big Ten? I mean, the Big Ten is loaded this year.
It's a good team. Iowa's going to be tough.
Iowa, you got Illinois. Who else is ranked up there?
Michigan State, is it? Maybe I'm wrong.
Ohio State? I don't know. We got like 3 or 4 teams in the top 10, so Big Ten's going to be tough. It's going to be brutal.
You got Rutgers in the top 25. You got Wisconsin. Is ranked 7, Illinois 8, Iowa 5. That's all I got on this one. But
that sounds about right.
Let's see if there's anybody else.
There'll be a lot of shuffling.
Ohio State 23, Michigan State 13, Michigan 25. Yeah, we're pretty loaded in the top 25.
Yeah, so Big Ten's not going to be easy.
Yeah, you're not going to walk through that.
No, there's no even your bottom teams are going to be competitive.
Yeah, there's going to be some teams are down there looking up at the other ones.
On your knees looking up, wishing they were up at the top.
It's hard on the show.
Hey, shout out to Mama's Arcade, bringing in some breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, them dropping them off for us, making sure we're nourished.
Yeah, a lot of that going on right now, guys. Local businesses are still open. Your local restaurants, no dine-in, but you can always order, carry out, and a lot of delivery going on.
Yeah, and that's fantastic. You're sitting around kind of like our household. We've got some construction going on at the house, and kitchen's not in a great shape of being able to do anything in it. So what do? Call up some of your favorites around town.
I don't get the no dine-in, but you can have thousands of people out shopping yesterday.
Yeah, well, I took the wife to Bloomington, and we ran by a couple stores, and there was not thousands of people shopping.
No? It was pretty...
it was dead.
Really?
Dead.
Okay, well, that's good to hear.
Except at GameStop. I didn't stop at GameStop.
There's a line, huh?
I got the coffee and drove past the line looking at them all. And I tell you, they had two PlayStations or Xboxes, two of each, and there had to be 250 people in line. So if you're back towards the end and you're thinking, I can't wait to get that game console.
Well,
there's no way you're getting that game console.
Walmart announced that they were opening up sales for the Xbox X Wednesday night at 8 p.m.
I've seen
that. I was on. Was sold out in 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, no chance.
Couldn't even get on.
No.
I'm like, why even bother?
No, a couple buddies of mine got them from Kohl's. Kohl's had a whole bunch of them.
What?
Tons of them, actually. This would have been on Tuesday, I believe, or maybe Monday or Tuesday. They announced, hey, we've got this many. They're going on sale in 5 minutes. And I had a whole bunch of gamer friends that got on there, and they all were showing the receipts. I got mine. Next day, canceled.
Oh, really?
They oversold them by I think it was some kind of millions or something like that.
It's crazy. And what people are doing is they're buying them and then turn around and sell them on eBay for
double,
$1,500.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least double.
Yeah.
So I know there's group packages for I don't know if it's $600 or $700 to be honest, but you get extra stuff with them and whatnot. And that's what my buddy thought he got. He's like, man, I got two of them. If I get them, do you want one? I was like, you ain't getting those. He's like, yeah, I got two of them. He's like, I accidentally put two in the cart and checked out. I'm like, I'll take it. I'm like, no problem, but you ain't getting it.
You ain't getting it.
Sure enough, 3 hours later, order canceled.
Yeah, it's, oh well.
It's fine. I mean, it's going to be out there eventually, guys,
And I wasn't really, I was just trying. I'm going to try getting on. I'm going to try. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't.
I tell you what, there's nothing wrong with having you're playing on a game console. I don't know what you like to play, Call of Duty or whatnot, or you're kind of in a competition. You against some other people. You got to use a little bit of strategy. You got to have some insight on where you're doing, know your locations and whatnot. It is fun.
Hey, I'm a competitive guy. I just can't do it physically anymore.
Yeah. So you just do it on the line.
Yeah, and I still stink.
And I still stink.
Bad. But yeah. A lot of Christmas shopping being done online this year. I know that's how we're doing all of ours.
Is it?
I think Tammy pretty much wiped it out yesterday.
No kidding.
Yeah, and online. Delivered to my doorstep and done with.
I'm going to be stopping downtown at the Hallmark and Abe's and taking care of some for my local gifts and whatnot and make sure that kind of thing. But plus, every time I go by Abe's, I have to buy a big thing of popcorn. So.
Oh yeah. That's. The local stuff will go in. And
do you ever get popcorn at Abe's?
Oh yeah.
How do you get it? Do you get the three-way?
Yeah, I usually get the can with the. You got your caramel corn, the cheese, and the normal.
So.
Now, only the caramel corn usually gets eaten.
A couple years ago, I started doing this thing. And instead of getting the two, I get just caramel corn and just cheese. Mm-hmm. And then I mix them. and shake it all up.
You just pull out that divider.
Pull that divider
and shake it up.
And shake it.
You're a rebel.
And
I think that's illegal, isn't it?
It may be. I'm not going to tell anybody I'm doing it.
I don't know if you could. It's like removing this tag off the mattress.
Yeah, don't do that.
You're not supposed to do that.
Let me just warn you. Do not do that. There's people that come in and start knocking on your door. Some of them don't even knock,
and they go right to that mattress.
They go right through that.
If that tag's not there, that's a big fine.
There's a little beacon on it.
Yeah.
No, I better not say that. There's people that think there really is.
There go your mattress sales.
There goes the mattress sales. No, yeah, absolutely. I always have a tough time. What do I get? Do I get the 3-way? Do I get 2-way? Do I just mix it? Do I just get cheese? Do I just get caramel? I always have a tough time with it.
Jim, what do you prefer? 3-way or 2-way? Or just one?
My guy, Shabadoo.
He likes a 3-way.
He likes that regular popcorn. Yeah. So today is your local support your local businesses day.
Small Business Saturday.
And we've got all kinds of them up there. We're setting in one right now.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We got the poofs on sale here, Scotty. We got the recliners up in the front. We got the mattresses back there in the back. We'll take care of you, whatever you need. That's all I got.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Hey, let's take one more commercial break. We come back. We'll talk some more sports. What's going to happen in baseball?
Playoffs?
There's no playoffs. What's going to happen in baseball? We're going to do some signings.
Boy, there's a lot of contracting.
Yeah,
we'll say.
And we got Bears Packers tomorrow. So stay tuned to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM.
We are proud to be St. Clara's Rehab and Senior Care, where our founding mission is to offer high-quality health care for seniors. Whether it's a wide range of individual therapy services or the skilled nursing care we tailored to meet each resident's needs, family have turned to us for more than 50 years because St. Clara's is a name you can trust. Our commitment to senior health care lies in our heritage. To learn more about St. Clara's, go to stclarasrehab.com or call me, Darcy, at 217-870-1097. St. Clara's Rehab and Senior Care, where the people are the difference.
The Community Action Partnership is a national network of 1,000 agencies that creates change across the country. At Community Action, we believe that people should be given the chance to succeed. We have many success stories, but there's more work to be done. Our programs help teach and empower people of all ages. We create affordable housing and find jobs. We heat homes and transport people. Community Action Partnership, America's poverty-fighting network, helping people, changing lives.
We're here to help. In Lincoln, call 732-2159. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. For over 58 years, Eaton has been a proud part of the Lincoln community, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year, featuring load centers, metering devices, and air conditioning disconnect devices. Eaton is America's choice for top-quality, high-performance electrical equipment made in beautiful Lincoln, Illinois. Eaton is a proud Lincoln Community High School sponsor. Go Railers!
Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac in Lincoln. When it comes time for automotive service on your car or truck, don't you think your automotive investment is worth taking it to the people who have been doing automotive service for the longest? At Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac, we've always been proud to have one of the best service departments you'll find. From the familiar face that greets you when you come in, to the technicians and service personnel with more than 280 years combined service, we have the tools, the training, and the technology to make your car run like a top. When it's time for automotive service, call the ones you know will get it done right the first time. That's at Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac. Call us at 217-735-4444. Visit us on the internet at www.growing.com or stop by and see us the old-fashioned way on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now.
Join the happy folks who choose the beautiful Hampton Inn Hotel in Lincoln, Illinois. Part of the Hilton family hotels, you'll love all the luxury and amenities the Hampton Inn Hotel in Lincoln has to offer, including a delicious full hot breakfast served every day, an indoor heated pool and whirlpool, along with competitive rates on wedding and reunion blocks all year long. So don't wait. Reserve your stay at the Hampton Inn Hotel in Lincoln, or schedule your complimentary tour and consultation for your business meetings and events. Phone the Hampton Inn Hotel at 217-732-6729. That's 217-732-6729, 24 hours a day, and go online to lincoln.hamptoninn.com. Just off Interstate 55 at exit 126 at the Lincoln Hampton Inn. They love having you there.
At Lincoln Printers in downtown Lincoln, the #1 aim is to provide complete quality satisfaction at a fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. With great customer service, Lincoln Printers offers business printing, invitations and personalized cards, quick copies, and faxing. But did you know Lincoln Printers also offers vehicle and window vinyl, large format printing, full-service bindery application, and graphic designs? For all of your printing and sign-making needs, see why for over 40 years, Logan County and Central Illinois has chosen Lincoln Printers for high-quality, fast turnaround and affordable prices. For more information, phone Lincoln Printers at 217-732-3121. Stop by the office at 711 Broadway Street, across from the fire department in downtown Lincoln, or email lincolnprinters@abelink.com. A business Abe Lincoln will be proud to lend his name to.
Joe Ryan here again. If I had a crystal ball and could tell you exactly when to purchase your life insurance, would you do it? Or would you wait around just to see if I am correct? Well, I don't have a crystal ball, but I will tell you that now is the time. And with a Country Financial ROP Rider, you will receive a tax-free return of your premium at the end of the term. Call me, Joe Ryan, and ask about the ROP Rider, 735-4385.
Time to winterize your vehicles and lawn equipment. Trust the quality and knowledge of Four Corners Lube, located at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, now for the best service possible. Open Monday through Saturday, featuring Husqvarna brand equipment. Phone 217-735-2761. Four Corners Lube, home of the full-service in-and-out oil change.
This is Dan Duff, former Lincoln High School basketball player, and you're listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, Jim, Lloyd, and Shabadoo on 96.3 FM WLCN.
So, question for you, Scotty.
Answer.
Do you feel like you kind of get even with Lloyd when they mispronounce the Sabadoo?
That was going to be. I was going to mention. There's a lot of different pronunciations of Shabadoo.
So if they don't get Shabadoo right, it's almost like got you.
Yeah. Up yours, Greg Luzinski. If you're listening right now.
If you're listening right now, Greg.
Lay off the sauce. Good times. Good times. Speaking of baseball.
Who was speaking of playing?
It's kind of quiet right now around the MLB, and it typically is until winter meetings, if there are any winter meetings. I don't even know if that's taking place.
Normally, there's usually at least one big sign.
Well, not the past couple years. They've been late. The Bryce Harper thing.
Really, you want to wager this?
I don't know. Do you have facts? Are you a fact checker?
I can bring some facts.
Well, yeah, you got to look up on the internet. Anybody can Google it. I'm just making stuff up.
And we're back.
I'm talking big signings.
Okay.
Like that big, Big signing.
Or trades or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knows? Right now, it's just nobody really knows. And the Cubs are kind of in shambles. A lot of rumors out there with Theo Epstein stepping down, Jed Hoyer taking over.
Do you think he stepped down because the Cubs are looking to try to save some money, and they're like, hey, let's cut some of the meat off the bone, if you will.
Yeah. he don't want to go through another rebuild in Chicago. Is it a rebuild? I don't know.
When you've got 4 of the most talented players in the game, you think it's a rebuild?
Well,
Six of the most talented players.
Yeah, and who can't hit a fastball?
Well, I think you walk into them every once in a while.
Yeah. But I don't know. There's going to be some shuffling going around Chicago. St. Louis already has. They felt that Colton Wong wasn't a fit for them. But you got some other young guys.
$10 million? Too much. Can't get there with this budget.
No. But you guys got some other up-and-coming players that can go over and play second base too, though.
Well, and, we've got a young guy in the minors that, we're thinking is going to be our third baseman. They had a really strong spring last year, and I think he's going to be possibly stepping in there a little bit more this year. So, yeah, we've got some positive signs, but at the same time, you still don't have Yachty signed. You don't have Wainwright signed. They both may be going somewhere.
Do you sign Yachty? He's wanting a 2 or 3 year deal.
I do.
You sign him?
I will
at the right price.
No, he is Cardinal baseball. When you think about Cardinal baseball right now, the you can throw whatever name you want.
McGuire.
All of them are shadowed by Yachty. Shadowed.
All of them.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Like in this decade, or
no? I'm saying right now. When you're talking about Cardinal baseball.
Right now, absolutely.
When you're talking Cardinal baseball, Paul Goldschmidt is not as big as Yadier Molina.
No, not even close.
That's just the facts.
Well, that is a
Jack Flaherty is not Yadier Molina. Jack Flaherty's not Adam Wainwright.
Jack Flaherty's not even Jack Flaherty right now.
Right now, he doesn't even know he is. He's in a Cambodian prison.
Yeah, witness protection. Literally.
That's not true.
That's not true that we know of.
Somebody's at home googling, wait a minute.
How did that happen?
He's in Cambodia?
Did he disobey COVID law? I don't know what's going on.
But a lot of teams looks like they're doing some contracting all around baseball. Even a couple of the bigger ones. You don't see. You hear about the Red Sox wanting to add some pretty big pieces. We'll see what happens there. There's been some other rumors with Nolan Arenado possibly moving around. So
yeah,
we'll see. I think a lot of these teams are looking. Hey, let's maybe try to move a couple of these salaries and
dump some payroll for a year, and then
I don't know nobody knows what this next year's going to bring. Is it going to be more of the same? If you don't have rear ends in the seats,
that's revenue.
That's big revenue.
You've got no revenue, you can't pay these contracts.
Not only that, but viewership was way down last year, and if that continues,
if that continues, I think it'll be down even more. People are tired of it.
Yeah,
who wants to sit around and watch TV all summer?
You
want to be out.
Watch these prima donnas running around on the field there.
Making $10,000 a pitch.
Yeah, no kidding.
Crazy. Yeah, so we'll see. Baseball should be heating up here with some,
What do you think your team needs to do right now? Your Cubs, a lot of rumors. They're talking, from what I'm understanding, more of a talk of signing Javi long term. Possibly moving Schwarber and Bryant.
Signing Rizzo.
And signing Rizzo.
I think Rizzo and Javi are your two main staples right now. Schwarber could be out on his way out, as well as Bryant. Needs some pitching. You don't re-sign John Lester. You let him go.
Well, he made a solid exit.
Sure did.
From Chicago.
Yeah.
Basically sent out a tweet saying, hey, stop in at whatever your local bar is. Tell him hashtag whatever his handle is, and I'm buying. What did he end up spending?
It was well over $5,000.
Yeah. I was thinking it was like 40 or something like that. It was some crazy number.
Oh, it was more than I make, but
but still, per pitch he did all right.
Yeah. He did all right.
Did all right.
Yeah. So who knows? Who knows? What I do know is our Bears, our Bears are taking on the Packers tomorrow. It's a big game for the Bears tomorrow. Mitchell Trubisky.
Who's that? Football? NFL? Are we back to the NFL?
Yeah, we're back to the NFL. Jimmy wants to talk some Bears. He's a big Bears fan. Mitch Trubisky back under center with Nick Foles being hurt, and I don't have a problem with that because I don't know that it was all Mitch Trubisky, because Nick Foles comes in there, and what does he do? Nothing.
They got injured.
Trubisky's 3-0.
It's pretty good.
What's Nick Foles' record?
Not 3-0.
2-5. So was it all on the shoulders of Trubisky? Don't think so. I think it had to do with your offensive line, and I think it had to do a lot with your play calling, because play calling right now is suspect for the Bears. They're too predictable. You know what they're running every time. So.
Where are they running?
Well, they're doing a lot of running on first down, and the defense knows it's coming. And then you're working out a 3rd and long every time, and your percentage of converting a 3rd and long is very low.
How's their defense?
Defense is solid.
Yeah. Defense
is solid. Problem is they're out on the field too much. So our run defense isn't so good, but we got a solid defense, just no offense. Can't score. What's the number one goal in football? Have more points than the other team, then you win. It's not happening for the Bears. Didn't even score an offensive touchdown the last game. The only touchdown came from Cordero Patterson on a kick return.
Yep.
And then you add a couple field goals. Boom, there's your scoring.
That happens.
It does. Too often.
I'm not much help in this NFL
You're not.
game, man.
You're not.
Really
you don't even like talking NFL.
It just gets worse every week for me.
It's getting there for me.
This weekend.
Because all my fantasy teams stink. Bad. I mean, on paper, I should be winning every league.
Yeah.
No, doesn't work that way. Injuries, and
the fact that you had it on paper.
Yeah. Injuries and the fact that just not good. So, who knows? Tampa Bay, Lloyd's team with Tom Brady. Boy, I don't know. He may be done after this year. He's just not the Tom Brady of old.
That's the problem. He is Tom Brady old. Yeah.
He's not of the old. He's just Tom Brady.
He's waiting for the playoffs like typical Tom Brady does, and then he'll go into the playoffs. Thank you.
You got to make the playoffs.
Nothing.
Playoffs? Yeah.
So once they get to the playoffs,
then he steps up.
Then he's going to step up, and they're probably going to be the first team in NFL history to be in the Super Bowl on their home field and win the playoffs.
Oh, win! Oh, the playoffs. Playoffs. He's going to win the playoffs.
Yeah, well, I wanted to use playoffs.
Oh, well, we can use that, and we don't have to say it. But yeah, that's basically it for sports.
Yeah, good thing we had some good coaching in this.
Yeah.
Good coaching.
Yeah,
maybe
great
some fish.
Great agenda.
No, nothing. Fish.
Nothing.
Coaching. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Wow, that's terrific fast.
So, what kind of deals you got going on around here, Jake?
Man, we're searching high and low for more furniture right now. I'm not gonna lie.
So it's kind of really hard to. I mean, not hard, but
it's hard on the show.
It's hard on the show when you don't have anything. Yeah, hard on a store when you don't have the product.
We're working to procure some more merchandise now. We got actually good load coming Monday and Tuesday. We still got stuff here, and then
you still got a full
we're doing a lot of
showroom.
orders. Yeah, and we're doing a lot of special orders right now as well. I mean,
but these you got to keep in mind, listeners, when you come in, it's hard to get the products in. Just because of everything going on. Production's backed up.
Production's backed up.
You have nothing. You have no control over it, and
no.
It just is what it is.
We've been pretty fortunate on keeping the store pretty full. Still a little bit looser than what we're used to, but keeping the store pretty full, and we've got more merchandise flowing in. I was on a call right before the show here trying to get some other stuff purchased, and we were able to get that done, so that'll be shipping here real quick as well. So we've been pretty lucky, and our recliners, we still probably have about 80 of them in stock that we're selling, so it's a pretty good selection. probably a little better than a lot of other stores. Maybe not as good as some stores. I don't know. It seems like all the people I'm talking to right now, they're a little worse shape than I am right now. So I'm not going to complain. And we'll get some more product in here. It's a little bit different and keep things flowing.
Warehouse still kind of stocked, or is it?
Warehouse is full of sold stuff just waiting to get delivered right now.
Oh, nice.
Holy cow. We've had some trucks in, and there's a lot of people doing construction right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man. New people moving to new homes. So that's kind of a nice sign for the economy that you have a lot of people working on their homes, upgrading them. On top of that, also a lot of people moving and upgrading their whole way of living, I guess is the best way to say it. So there is some movement on housing, which is awesome.
Yeah. And low interest rates right now.
Low interest rates. Great time to refinance or purchase right now.
Absolutely. Is that all you got?
What else do you need me to have?
Oh, nothing, because it's 10. You want to do a hats off?
Yeah.
Before we go? Well, hold on. Look, we got him.
He didn't like this theme song. He said it was very wrong. He said he wants a new one. He is our So here's a new hats off theme where we give props to great teams and athletes that our crew deems they're led by 1, 2, everybody. Jake and Joe aren't enough, so joining us on Hats Off, while listeners may turn us off, here is our
Wait a minute. Wait for the chicken. Wait for it.
Is there a chicken on this one?
Is there? Oh, you're supposed
we're supposed to do it over the music. Oh, well, the music stinks. All right. My hat's off. It's going to go to our boy Gonzo for what they do for Toys and Tots. And a lot of that is overlooked. And this time of year, they're in need of toys for the unfortunate, the less fortunate kids. There's your chicken or your rooster.
I love
it. He loves it. So hats off to Gonzo and everybody over there at Toys for Tots, all the Marines,
helping Lincoln
Logan County. All donations stay within the county. So if you donate something in Lincoln, it's not going up to Chicago or anywhere else. It stays right here. And so good for them.
Nice.
That's great.
Yeah. Touch on this. I guess I don't know if it's really a hats off, but thank you to a man that passed away earlier this week, Gene Burwell.
Oh, absolutely.
Huge in the community. Always, him and I always had some really good talks. Not only about business, but just gave me some of the old stories, and I love history of our area. And he's an old Beeson guy, and would tell me some stories about my grandfather and other things around Lincoln and Logan County, and just a fantastic guy. Always seemed very humbled, even driving around in his BMW with his big white cowboy hat on. But always was willing to sit around, talk to you for a few minutes, and always treated me real good. And I definitely appreciated Gene and everything he did for our community.
Yeah, and then, I was reading some of his accomplishments, and
he's unbelievable.
He started from nothing.
Yeah.
And look what he turned it into.
Yep.
And
worked at a gas station. And,
hard worker, and that's
some family members helped him purchase it and made it into the giant that honestly, in Central Illinois, it was a giant. Mm-hmm. I mean, almost everybody went to GB Oil for their gas. Mm-hmm. I remember him telling me some stories about having gas wars and whatnot, and how he wanted to reset the area and perception on gas stations, and he did that just by changing a few gas prices. And I tell you what, it was an honor to have known him.
Yeah, a big loss for Lincoln, Logan County.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to do it for us today here on the Cheap Seats. I'd like to thank our listeners for listening. our sponsors for sponsoring, and Jake for having us today. Get on out to Jake's Furnishings. Oh, and thanks to Mama's Arcade for the delicious breakfast
Dropping
sandwiches.
off some treats.
Jake's is open. The doors are open. Get on in here. If you want some new furniture for the holidays, get it right here at Jake's.
Stop it. We'll deliver.
They do deliver.
Good day.